troll-in-chief again. Democrats, never-Trumpers, and the media have expressed alarm regarding several recent meme tweets made by President Donald Trump. One in particular, you all saw it, and I consider it heresy. I can't remember a thing about Star Wars, no matter how hard I try to be one of those cool girls, but I thought the red lightsabers meant you were a bad guy. Huh? This is blasphemy, and I will not stand for it. The post said, the White House post, mind you, the White House, official White House X account, and probably Instagram, said, Happy May the 4th to all, including the radical left lunatics who are fighting so hard to bring Sith lords, murderers, drug lords, dangerous prisoners, and well-known MS-13 gang members back into our galaxy.
How do you do, fellow kids?
You're not the rebellion, you're the empire. May the 4th be with you. Wait, if you're saying Sith lords are bad and accusing your opponents of being the empire, then why, sir, do you have a red lightsaber?
Explain that with your precious science.
Explain that to me. You owe it to me. Isn't that the color of the Sith lords and rulers of the empire? I am so confused. Clearly, this was not a well thought out meme, which is a shame given the amount of detail that went into the veins on Trump's arms in this picture. I do feel like Barron is running the White House Twitter account. All the messaging is so incoherent. It's like dumpster fire in that 1 minute that'll be like, oh, we're just joking around, see our memes. And the next minute it'll be like, this is the end of the world. Prepare for a dystopia. And then I'll post a meme. Like, am I supposed to be taking this seriously or is it jokes? I don't know. If you feel confused viewing this and say, wow, this is incoherent and she often contradicts herself, that's fine. I'm a confused normie trying to make sense of it all. I don't know if that's the right messaging coming from the White House, but I do appreciate the attempt to keep things light. In a recent extensive interview with The Atlantic, President Trump said, I run the country and the world. And a lot of people were calling him a narcissist for it. And I'm sorry, but he does run the world. I mean, he is the president of the United States. And that man can't even post a meme without everyone in the world commenting on it and knowing what he's doing. And is he a narcissist? Or is he just accurate? Because you can't be a narcissist if the world actually does revolve around you.
This whole thing, all of this, it's all about me.
And that man has the world revolving around him. Literally. He will create entire news cycles from saying one thing, like, hey, we should open up Alcatraz again.
The next day, he and 4 other inmates took turns pissing into the bitch's ocular cavities.
Or let's put tariffs on movies coming into the United States from foreign countries. I don't know how that works. I'm too stupid to understand tariffs. And so are you. I mean, sure, maybe he's a narcissist, but it's not like he's trying to be the Pope or anything, right? Oh, wait.
I'd like to be Pope.
This is the meme that got sand in everyone's vagina. Trump was like dressed like the Pope, and people are like, this is heresy. He's a disgrace. Look, Catholics aren't Muslims, guys. We don't burn down Europe every time someone posts a picture that hurts our feelings. We're Christians, not bitches. Okay, maybe we did get a little crazy during the Inquisition.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
But we've learned from that. We've learned to tone down the crazy. I'm fine with people making fun of my religion, my beliefs. It's just not a big deal, especially if it's funny. And it's like, I love the little guy. I know I'm hard on him for saying ridiculous things like how he cannot stop talking about the dolls.
Young lady, 10-year-old girl, 9-year-old girl, 15-year-old girl doesn't need 37 dolls. She could be very happy with 2 or 3 or 4 or 5.
You all got mad at me. He said it on Air Force One and then said it again on his Meet the Press interview.
I don't think a beautiful baby girl that's 11 years old needs to have 30 dolls. I think they can have 3 dolls or 4 dolls.
And then he was talking about how the kids don't need like 250 pencils.
They don't need to have 250 pencils. They can have 5.
I mean, this man. What is this Depression era talking points?
I know. The pencils.
It does worry me that we're headed into a depression because these are the kinds of things that you will miss when you're in a Great Depression. You'll be like, remember when we had 250 pencils? And remember we could just buy dolls, as many dolls as we wanted, and now we don't have any dolls at all? And now I'm making little Johnny a doll out of little potato sack filled with cotton. What are these talking points? They're so weird. You guys also, please don't act like Muslims in my mentions. No offense to the Muslims with a sense of humor. Don't take MAGA so seriously. You've got to be able to laugh at the things that are objectively hilarious, like a billionaire talking about Americans having too much stuff. Cry more, MAGA. For real. Please get a sense of humor about this stuff. Because I don't want him to fail. I think this crazy guy can actually pull this tariff shit off. I know he's playing chicken with our economy and our lives, but sometimes you need to do that when you're in a global trade war that seems ridiculous but also necessary. I don't understand it. I'm just a poor little suburban mom trying to make sense of the world. If anyone's crazy enough to pull this off, it would be this guy. And I do hope he's successful. If he's successful, America's successful. And I don't trust the left because they would happily burn down all of America just so they could be right about Donald Trump being evil. They don't want him to succeed at all. He could pull off the greatest turnaround this country's ever seen, and they would find a way to make it bad. So don't mistake my calling out the insanely hilarious and ridiculous shit that this man does on a daily basis for my ire or my hope that he fails. I do not want him to fail. I love the little guy, just like Fetterman. But man, you guys are so sensitive. Sensitaurus Rex.